This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
We're going to see Ric Flair show off with his famous green robe that you've seen, I don't know, for however many podcasts here as part of my backdrop. Reveal the big gold belt. Now, of course, last week we saw it for the very first time when he pulled it out of a blue little belt bag. But today he's going to open that robe up, cut a hell of a promo that people still talk about to this day. And 2 segments later, we hear Dusty Rhodes lose his cool with a member of the crowd. And you've seen a bunch of highlights for it where he's getting on that fan. And you've told us a story about that fan. So I'm excited for us to see it again. And then we see the instant replay here of the belly to belly for Maglin TA. Going to a break. And when we come back, it's the Nature Boy. It's pretty remarkable how many great talkers there were here on this show. Let's listen to another.
Championship Wrestling. And we have the World Heavyweight Champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair, with us on this Saturday.
Oh my. Can you imagine the rush the female population of the world gets when the world's heavyweight wrestling champion walks out on national television? Oh, girls. Check this out right here, huh? Woo, what a man. That's right. Your world's heavyweight champion. And you know what, David Crockett? You got a lot of nerve calling a punk kid in a motorcycle jacket the boss when the world champion hasn't been on the program yet. Because let's face it, when you make in excess of $1 million a year, when you ride nothing but long limousines, you fly around in your own Gulfstream, huh? You got the biggest house on the biggest hill on the biggest side of town, and you got any woman in the world you want. Just like that. Woo! And there's not much else, right? Now, Ronnie Garvin, 90 minutes, 1 hour, 2 days, it makes no difference. I used to pride my fact on every woman in the world calling me, woo, a 60-minute man. Well, I can go 90 minutes just as easy as I can go 60. Dusty Rhodes, you're walking around now on false pretenses, trying to convince the whole world that you should be the world's heavyweight champion. But the bottom line on this whole thing is, when I slide out of this, there is only one, and I am, whether you like it or not, the world's heavyweight wrestling champion. Look at all the magazines, talk to all the authorities. They all know, woo, when my jet airplane lands, numero uno gets off and walks the red carpet. You know, Tony, there's an example of a championship caliber athlete. Then you talk about the Midnight Express, Eden Condrey, and my buddy Jim Cornette. Now you're talking about champions. You're talking about Paul Jones and his stable, Rashke, the Koloff. Now you're talking about men. Who did the Road Warriors ever beat, huh? Now, one final word. Ricky Morton, don't you ever think that on your biggest day, you're ready for any of this, Daddy. Woo! This is that's right. You want to know, girls, what's causing all that? That's called total relaxation 24 hours a day. Tear him up, JJ.
All right, the world champion, Ric Flair. Let's go to the ring.
Dude, I've always loved the biggest house, biggest hill, biggest side of town. Great.
Yeah,
stuff.
because that's you right now.
Oh my gosh, listen to you.
That's you in Huntsville. For us to know. So anyway,
total relaxation though. What the fuck does that mean? Total relaxation, 24 hours. I don't even know what that means.
That means blowjobs by the thousands, I guess.
All right.
I mean, I'm just, spitballing.
Notice you say that I'm always the disgusting one and I've got a foul mouth and I'm dirty. And listen to you. I asked what total relaxation was and you go to.
Yeah, well, that's you. That's just for people who know you and love you. Hey, so I look at that interview when he takes off the robe.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, and I know they don't do it today because I know John Moxley didn't do it. But damn, the world champion should have the belt around his waist.
It looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just a great freaking look, man.
It looks cool. And Flair did it best with the whole reveal, right? There is a robe. You know, almost never. I think I've only seen one match where Flair came to the ring without a robe. But the rest of the time, he's wearing a robe. And so when he opens it up and shows off the belt, it's a cool thing. And I used to like when Rick Rude did it. And Rude even experimented and tried some things where he wore it on the outside. But yeah, I think it's cool when the champion wears the belt. I'm with you. But I understand that, you know, if your character is, I'm this bad boy guy, then yeah, maybe you're not going to wear it. You're going to drag it to the ring or throw it over your shoulder. Or, I get it.
Yeah. And I get it too. I mean, I was thinking about Moxley because just the way he just kind of walks in, doesn't have an entrance. And I get all that. But to me, I mean, of course the belt's brand new and it looked wonderful on his waist. It really did.
It never looked better than when it was brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So I miss all that. And here's Tully with those repeated elbows. I love that, buddy.
Dude, it worked.
Yes, it worked.
That's a little thing, but it worked.
It looked real, man.
Sometimes you can see guys repeat the same thing and it just looks stupid. It didn't look stupid when Tully did it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.